So at this point of time, Lisa does not notice the fact that, I mean, other people don't notice the fact that Lisa is angry and Lisa is all in anger and all those things. Okay. So now let's see what happens. Uh, Pickering, were you nervous in the garden party? I was. Lisa didn't seem a bit nervous. So Pickering is asking Higgins that were you nervous in the garden party? Okay, I was nervous, but Lisa did not look nervous at all. Higgins, oh, she wasn't nervous. I knew she would be all right. No, it's a strain of putting the jobs through these months that has been told to me. It was interesting enough at first while we were at the phonetics, but then when I got deadly sick of it, I hadn't backed myself to do it. I should have chubbed the whole thing up 2 months. It was a silly notion. The whole thing has been a bore. So Higgins is saying that no, she wasn't nervous at all. All these months I have trained her into this, and I'm sure that she wouldn't have been nervous, because all these years all these months I'm training her to speak in English. First we started with phonetics. What is phonetics? How you pronounce certain words. That is phonetics. He's like, I almost took 2 months to teach her how to pronounce certain things, how to use words, how to talk, how to use certain words, and what conversation those words are to be used. And it was very, very boring. It was absolutely boring to teach phonetics. It was so irritating, but I still did it, and I was still with it for 2 months. So there was no chance of her making any mistakes. There was no chance of her being nervous at all. Oh, come on. The garden party was frightfully exciting. My heart began beating like anything. So, Pickering is like, the garden party was very exciting. My heart was beating so fast. I was scared that we will get caught with this Lisa. Yes, for first 3 minutes when I saw we were going to win hands down, I felt like a bear in a cage, hanging and doing nothing. The dinner was worse, sitting going there over an hour with nobody but a damned fool of a fashionable woman to talk to. I tell you, Pickering, never again for me. No more artificial duchess. The whole thing has been a simple purgatory. So he's like, I know, I understand. Okay, he's like, it was a like first few minutes when we entered the party, it was like absolutely irritating and boring. Okay, there was nobody to talk to, there was nobody nice to impress, there were no duchesses. Basically what he's saying, there were no nice girls to impress. It was absolutely boring, it was absolutely irritating. I felt as if I was wasting my time over here because there was nobody to impress over there. Okay, and I felt I'm so glad that it got over. It was a whole purgatory એટલે it was a waste going over there. Basically that's what Higgins is saying, કે ભાઈ પાર્ટીમાં તો ગયા આપણે, ત્યાં તો કોઈ સારું પર્સન બી નહોતું કે જેને આપણે ઇમ્પ્રેસ કરી શકીએ, અને the whole thing was damn irritating, that whole party. Pickering, you have never been broken in properly in the social routine. I rather enjoy dipping it occasionally myself. It makes me feel young again. Anyhow, it was a great success, an immense success. I was scared frightened once or twice because Lisa was doing it so well. You see, lot of real people can't do it all. They are such fools and they think style comes by nature to people in their position, and so they never learn. There's always something professional about doing a thing superlatively well. So Pickering is saying that, Pickering was in a war. He's a colonel. Okay, he has been an army person, so he has mostly been doing job in army. So he had never been to a social gathering that big. Social gathering meaning what, કે પાર્ટીઝ માં પિકરિંગને જવાનું ઓછું રહેતું, કેમ કે એ પોતે કર્નલ હતો, એને જોબ એનો શું હોય, આર્મીનો જોબ હોય. તો હવે આવી સોશિયલ ગેધરિંગમાં, આવી મોટી સોશિયલ ગેધરિંગમાં જેમાં એને લોકોને ઇમ્પ્રેસ કરવાના હોય, લોકોની સામે ઇમ્પ્રેશન ક્રિએટ કરવાની હોય, તો ઇટ્સ અ ડિફિકલ્ટ થિંગ, રાઈટ? બિકોઝ હી ઇઝ એન આર્મી પર્સન. So he has always been with army people. He has never been with common people, gathering, social meetings and all that. So Pickering is like, that's why I was scared. But Lisa was doing it so well. Okay, nobody even realized that she was just a normal flower girl. Now people who belong to high class, okay, people who are high class, people who belong to high class, they personally feel that style, nature, grace, all this comes naturally to them. But look at Lisa. She's not born with it, but she learned, and look how beautifully she has learned. That's what Pickering is saying. Pickering is saying, જે ક્લાસ છે, જે સ્ટાઇલ છે, જે ગ્રેસ છે, મોટા લોકોને એમ લાગે કે એ લોકોની અંદર નેચરલી પ્રેઝન્ટ છે. ઓકે, પણ લીઝાને જોવો, એને તો બિચારીને કાંઈ આવડતું નહોતું અને એનેથી હવે એને કેટલું બધું આવડવા માંડ્યું છે. લુક એટ હર. ઓકે, Higgins, yes, that's what drives me mad. The silly people don't know their own silly business. However, it's over and done with. Now I can go to bed at last without dreading tomorrow. So what happens, Higgins is like, that's what drives me really irritating. That these high class people think no end of themselves. They think only they know everything. Only they know the style and only they know the grace. But they are all silly people. I'm so happy it's all over. I'm going to go sleep. I think I shall turn too. Still, it has become a great occasion of triumph for you. Good night. So Pickering is saying that I will also go to sleep. Anyways, it was a big success. Let me go sleep. Higgins says good night. Higgins, good night. Put out the lights, Lisa, and tell Mrs. Pierce not to make coffee for me in the morning. I'll take tea. So what happens is Higgins tells Lisa, good night, I'm going to go to sleep. And he tells Lisa that put off the light, and when you see Mrs. Pierce, tell Mrs. Pierce that in the morning I'll not have coffee but I'll have tea. Eliza tries to control herself and feels indifferent as she rises and walks across the hearth to switch off the light. By the time she gets there, she's there on the point of screaming. She sits down in Higgins' chair and holds on their hard arms. Finally, she gives way and flings herself furiously on the floor, raging. So at this point of time, Lisa is really, really angry. We don't know why she's angry. So એકદમ ગુસ્સામાં હાલે છે, સ્વિચ બંધ કરે છે અને હિગિન્સની ચેર ઉપર ધાડ દઈને બેસી જાય છે. She's making the noise to let other people realize that she's angry, okay? That's what she's doing. Higgins, what on devil have I done with my slippers? Lisa, they are your slippers, and there, take your slippers and you never have a day's luck with them. Higgins, what on earth? What's the matter? Get up. Anything wrong? Nothing wrong with you. I won your bet for you, haven't I? That's enough for you. I don't matter, I suppose. So what happens is Higgins is still talking about his slippers, okay? He still doesn't realize that Lisa is angry. So Lisa says, so basically, he sees that Lisa is very angry, and Lisa says, do damn with your chappal, do damn with your slippers, you keep your slippers with you only, I am going. So Higgins is like, what's wrong with you? What happened? So Lisa is like, I was just a silly bet for you, right? I was just a bet for you. Bet એટલે શરત. હું તમારી માટે તો ખાલી શરત જ હતી ને. I was just a bet for you. And you have won that bet. I impressed everybody at the garden party, so I think you have won your bet. That's what I was for you, right? Higgins, you won the bet? You, promiscuous insect. I won it. What did you throw those slippers at for me? So Higgins is like, you won the bet? I won the bet. And why are you throwing those slippers at me? Have you lost it? Have you lost your mind? Lisa, because I smashed your face. I would like to kill you, you selfish brute. Why didn't you leave me where you picked me out of, in the gutter? You thank God it's all over and that now you can throw me back there, do you? So Lisa is like, I want to smash your face, I want to kill you, I want to really, really tear you apart. That's how angry I am at you. Why didn't you leave me back at the gutter? After training me, you should have left me back to where I am, right? But you wanted to put a bet on me. And now see what will you do? Again, you will put me back to where I came, right? That's what you will do. તે મારો યુઝ કર્યો બેટ માટે, તે મારો પ્રયોગ કર્યો ખાલી બેટ માટે, તે ખાલી જોયું કે ઓકે હું શરત જીતી ગયો છું, બસ હવે પૂરું. હવે જ્યાંથી હું આવી હતી ત્યાં તું મને પાછો ફેંકીને વયો જઈશ. હું તો ગટરમાંથી આવી હતી, હું તો ગરીબ હતી, એટલે તું મને ત્યાં નાખીને વયો જઈશ. Because that's what you will do. That's what Lisa is saying, okay? Higgins, the scream is nervous after, the creature is nervous after all. So Higgins is like, look at her. It looks like now she's getting nervous and now she's talking so much. Higgins, would you? Clowns in, you cat. How dare you show your temper at me? Sit down and be quiet. So Higgins is like, how dare you show your anger to me? How dare you talk to me? Keep quiet. Keep your hands to yourself. Sit down and be quiet. Shut your mouth. That's what Higgins tells Lisa. Lisa, what's to become of me? What's to become of me? So Lisa is like, Maru su thase. Okay, I've learned all these things. What will happen of me? Okay. How on the devil do I know what's to become of you? What does it matter that become of you? So Higgins is like, what do I know what is going to become of you? And how am I supposed to tell you કે તારી સાથે હવે શું થશે? હું કઈ ટેલિપેથી કરું છું, મને કેવી રીતના ખબર પડે? That's what Higgins is saying. You don't care. I know you don't care. You wouldn't care if I was dead. I am nothing to you. Not so much as them slippers. So Lisa is like, I know you don't care about me. I don't know what happens to me. You don't care what is going to happen to me next. And for me, my value is equal to those chappals. Okay, those slippers that are lying, that is my value for you. Okay, that's what Lisa is saying. કે મારી value તારી લાઈફમાં એ ચપ્પલ જેટલી જ છે. ઓકે, કે તું મને એ ચપ્પલથી ઊંચો વિચારતો જ નથી. હું તારા માટે એક ચપ્પલ જ છું. That's what he's saying. That's what she's saying. Those slippers, I didn't think it made any difference now. So Lisa is saying, yes, I'm talking about slippers only. My value in life is equal to those slippers. And nothing is more than that in your life for me. કે તારા જીવનમાં મારી value એટલી જ છે. That's what Lisa is saying. Higgins, why have you began it on like this? May I ask whether you complain of your treatment here? So Higgins is like, tell me what is wrong with you. Have I not treated you properly over here? અમે તારી આટલી કેર કરી, આટલું ધ્યાન રાખ્યું. What is wrong with you? Tell us. No. Has anybody behaved or badly with you? Colonel Pickering, Mrs. Pierce, any of the servants? No. I presume you don't pretend that I treated you badly. No. So Higgins is asking, कोई तारी हारे बुरो व्यवहार करो? Colonel है के Mrs. Pierce है? So she says no. Then Higgins says that, did I behave badly with you? So she says no. Higgins, I'm glad to hear it. Perhaps you're tired after the strain of the day. Will you have a glass of champagne? No, thank you. So Higgins is like, it was a long day. Maybe you're really, really tired because of that long day. Would you like to have champagne? Come, I'll open the bottle of champagne. So Lisa says, no, thank you. Higgins, this has been coming on you for some days, I suppose. It was natural for you to be nervous about the garden party, but that's all over now. There's nothing to worry about. So Higgins is like, look, you were very nervous about the garden party. Okay, you were really worried about the garden party that was organized. We went to the garden party. Everything went well. It's now over. Don't worry. Now chill. Everything is over. Lisa, no, nothing more for you to worry about. Oh God, I wish I was dead. So Lisa is like, of course, why would you worry about anything? Why would you really care, okay? Oh God, I wish I was dead. That's what Lisa says. Higgins, why in heaven's name, why? Listen to me, Lisa. All this irritation is purely subjective. So basically, Higgins is like, sit down, Lisa. Understand that you are getting irritated. It's natural. Okay, because you are tired, you were worried, and now it's all over. Okay, and you are just tired and that's why you're getting irritated. Calm down. Lisa, I don't understand. Am I too ignorant? So Lisa is saying, okay, what do you think? I am too ignorant. હું બધી વસ્તુ બહુ ignore કરું છું. Higgins, it's only imagination, low spirits and nothing else. Nobody is hurting you, nothing is wrong. You go to bed like a good girl and sleep it off. Have a little cry and say your prayers, that will make you comfortable. So Higgins is like, look, it's all in your brain, it's all your imagination. You are just running low on spirits. Your energy is low. You are tired and that is why you're thinking like that. Go to bed, sleep it off, cry, say your prayers and everything will be fine. I heard your prayers. Thank God it's all over. So Lisa is like, thank God all this thing is over. Higgins, well, don't you thank God it's all over. Now you're free and can do what you like. So Higgins is like, okay, now you're free to do whatever you like. Okay, because now મારો જે મકસદ હતો એ તો પૂરો થઈ ગયો. Now you can do whatever you like. Lisa, what am I fit for? What have you left me fit for? Where am I to go? What am I to do? What's to become of me? So she's asking all these questions to Pickering. Sorry, she's asking all these questions to Higgins. What am I to do for? તારે તો તે તો તમારો યુઝ કરી લીધો ને. તારે તો ઈ શરત જીતવી હતી તે જીતી લીધી. Now what am I to do? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Okay, what will become of me? What am I fit of doing? Higgins, oh, that's what's worrying you, is it? I shouldn't bother about it if I were you. I should imagine you won't have much difficulty in settling yourself somewhere or the other. Though I haven't quite realized that you were going away. You might marry, you know. You see, Lisa, All men are not confined, old bachelors like me and Colonel. Most men are marrying sort, and you are not bad looking. It's quite a pleasure to look at you. Sometimes not now, of course, because you are crying and looking ugly as a devil. But when you are all right and quiet yourself, you are what I would call an attractive person. That is the people in marrying line. You understand. You go to bed and have a good nice rest, and then get up, look yourself in the glass, and you won't feel so cheap. So what happens is that Higgins is like, that's what you're thinking about. He's like, don't worry. When you go outside in the world, you will be able to get what you want. And other thing is that what you want to do is you can get married. Okay, because you are a very attractive woman. Look at you, you're so beautiful. Right now, obviously, you don't look beautiful because you are crying, and all the makeup is running out and you are crying, and also right now, so you look like a devil. But when you are properly dressed, when you're properly makeup and all, then you look very, very attractive. He's like, look, Higgins and myself. Sorry, he's like Higgins and Colonel. Okay, that is myself and Colonel. We both are bachelors. We will never get married. That's what Higgins says. કે હું અને કર્નલ અમે લોકો અમારી આખી લાઈફ બેચલર લાઈફમાં કાઢવાના છે. અમે તો કોઈની હારે શાદી નથી કરવાના. But in the society that is outside, there are men who are eager to marry. And once you want to get married, I assure you there will be lot of men who would want to marry you because you are an attractive woman. You look like a beautiful and a smart woman. Lisa again looks at him speechless and does not stir. That look is quite lost at him. He eats the apple with dreamy expression of happiness as it is quite a good one. So what happens? Lisa does not say anything, okay? Lisa is all quiet. Lisa is all mum. He's like, I don't want to say anything. Higgins, I dare say my mother could find someone chap or other would do very well. Lisa, we were above that corner of Tottenham Court Road. What do you mean? I sold flowers. I didn't sell myself. Now you made a lady out of me. I'm not fit to sell anything else. I wish you would left me where you found me. So Lisa is like, when you found me, I was just a flower girl and I was selling flowers and I was happy selling flowers. You brought me here, made a lady out of me. Now I can't go around selling flowers because હવે મારી class થઈ ગયો છે. હવે હું flowers ના વેચી શકું. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to make myself of? Higgins, tush Lisa, don't you insult human relation by dragging all that can't about buying and selling into it. You needn't marry a fellow if you don't like him. So Higgins is like, look, don't talk all these things. And marrying is a secondary thing. If you don't like a boy, if you don't like how he behaves, it's not necessary for you to marry him. Don't marry him. What else am I to do? So Lisa is like, what else am I supposed to do? Okay. Oh, lot of things. What about your old idea of the florist shop? Pickering could set up one. He has lot of money. He will have to pay for all those togs you have been wearing today. And that's with the hire of the jewelry will make a big hole in 200 pounds. By 6 months ago, you would have thought thought it with a millennium to have a flower shop of your own. Come, you will be all right. I must clear off the bed. I'm devilishly sleepy. By the way, I came down for something I forgot. What was it for? Your slippers. So Higgins is like, don't worry. Go back to your old idea that you wanted to work in that florist shop. Flower shop you wanted to work, right? Go back to your old idea. And don't worry. Colonel has lot of money. He can open a shop for you. Okay? So you don't worry about anything. Okay? If you want, you can go back to that same shop where you wanted to work. And if not, we can open a shop and you can work in that shop. And Higgins is like, I don't remember what I came here for. So she says, you came here for your slippers. You came here for your chappals. Take your chappals and go. Okay, that's what basically she's trying to say.